Hola, hola. Hi, everybody. I'm Miss Ellis, Senorita Ellis, Profesora Ellis, lo que sea. I have a lot of names, but I'm glad you're here with me today. First, I'd like to thank Coach H for such an engaging lesson in PE. I say this all the time, but you get your bodies moving, and now it's time to get our minds moving in Espanol, in Spanish. So if you take a look at my screen, you are going to see that we're learning about las plantas. Las plantas are the things that you see in that screen, on my screen, okay? So plantas are plants, and that's what we're going to learn about. We're going to learn about the parts of the plants, though. So plants have bodies too. So today we are going to learn about the different parts of the most common plants. So if you take a look at our illustration here, our drawing, we are actually going to label this flower together in English, okay? So let's start at the top, close to that yellow part, okay? So looking from our options there, flower, leaf, stem, and roots. Which of those words would go towards the top by one of those yellow things? Because I can't tell you what it is yet. What of our options, of our four options, will go at the top? Give you a hint, starts with an F. So if you guessed flower, awesome. So the flower is going to go in that first box. Let's move to our second one. So now we're on the kind of green looking thing underneath the yellow flowers. It's hard because I can't tell you guys what it is. So we've got three options though: leaf, stem, roots. So out of those three options, what do you think that green thing is? A leaf, a stem, or roots? If you said a leaf, then you were correct. So our leaf is that green thing there, green leaf. Now let's move to the main part of the flower, okay? So the thing that goes up and down and it's green, and the box is to the right-hand side, we only have two options left. So we've either got stem or roots, okay? Sticking out of the ground that's going straight up and down, would that be a stem or would that be called roots? I'd agree, it's called a stem, okay? So just to recap, right? So far at the top, the yellow part is the flower. To the other side, where that green thing is the leaf. The part that's standing up and down is the stem. So then that would mean the things in the bottom of the ground and the dirt is what is considered roots, okay? So these are the parts of a flower, okay? We got the flower, the leaf, the stem, and the roots. So now let's look at these items in Espanol. So starting with a leaf, this is how we would say it in Espanol. Repeat. Hoja. Hoja. Okay, the H is silent. Hoja. Okay? Una hoja is a leaf, as you see in my picture there. Okay? Next, we've got tallo. 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 Okay? And as you see my arrow pointing to the green thing that is straight up and down, that is what you call a stem. Okay? Tallo. Next, we've got flor. And if you want to think of it as floor, like an actual floor, that would actually help in pronunciation. Flor, which stands for a flower. So as you see in my illustration, the nice yellow pretty flower is called flor in Espanol. Next, we're going to focus on what you see in that circle on my illustration, okay? So we're going under the dirt this time. And remember, those were our roots, okay, in English. So you would say raíces in Espanol. Let me slow it down. Ra, y, ses. Raíces. Raíces. Which raíces are what you see in the circle, the roots. They help the plants and the trees grow, okay? So now that we went through the parts of our flower, I want you guys to match the images to the right with the correct word to the left. So you're matching A, B, C, D with the correct picture on the other side, okay? So we're going to start with A, right? Tallo. If you want to repeat that, tallo. Where is our tallo in this illustration? Excelente. If you guessed the stem, then you are correct. Awesome. Now let's move to B. We've got raíces. Okay? Raíces. Our raíces, I'll give you a hint, are found under the ground, and they help our plants and trees to grow. So which illustration matches raíces? Perfect. And I gave you a hint there, remember? So those are underneath the ground, and those again help our plants and trees to grow, okay? And look so pretty when they're out in the springtime or whenever it's warm outside, okay? Next we have C, all right? Repeat. Flor, as in the floor. Just say it with a little little accent, okay? Flor. So which image is going to represent flor? Excelente. If you guessed the yellow flower, then yes, that is a flor, which in English is a flower. So moving to our last option there, D, we've got hoja. Remember that H is silent. So repeat, hoja. So looking at our images, we've already chosen 3. So our last option is hoja, which is a leaf. Awesome. So we now know the parts of a flower. We know hoja, tallo, flor, raíces. So now, in this picture, ahora en esta imagen, tenemos una flor, okay? And we are going to put the parts of the flower into the correct boxes, but now in español, okay? Starting with hoja, empezando con la palabra hoja, where could we place hoja to represent what that means in English? It's going to be a little bit out of order this time. So remember, hoja, we think, it's a leaf. So which box in this illustration is a leaf? Correct. The box on the left-hand side that points to the green leaf. Excelente. Next we have tallo. Tallo. And I'll give you a hint. The tallo sits up and down. Okay? Goes this way. So the tallo, you think in English, what does it mean? What does it mean? Tallo is a stem. So we put it next to the stem, right? So the box is kind of next to the ground. That's where our stem is going to go. Tallo. Next we have flor. Flor. And I know you guys are too young to catch this reference, but there's a song called Como la Flor. And every time I see flor, I think of it by Selena. Your parents should show you that song. Como la Flor. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. So, I gave you enough time to think. Flor means flower in English, right? So we're going to place it at the top next to the nice, beautiful yellow flowers. So our last option is raíces. So we think, estamos pensando, ¿qué significa raíces? In inglés, significa roots. In English, it means roots. So we're going to place it in the dirt where we see the roots. And boom, you now know the parts of a flower, las partes de una flor. Okay? So now, I have an activity for you guys to do that will be really nice for your moms on Mother's Day. Okay? So again, I am kind of talking to the parents and guardians right now, and this web link address, if you type it in to Google or your search browser, it will pop up with this activity. and it has instructions listed with every step of what to do, okay? I don't have a picture of the final product, but basically what this project is kids are going to be creating their hand on a piece of paper holding some flowers, and by doing that drawing, they can hand that to their moms or whoever on Mother's Day since it's coming up. I thought that would be something really nice. So again, the instructions are listed at that web link address. So just open up your browser, type that in exactly. It'll pull up everything you need from there and have fun with your arts and crafts, okay? I will see you guys next time to talk about ocean animals. We're going under the ocean, okay? Adios.